fragile balance.
As soon as this balance is altered, the lake cools. In 2004, for instance, it remained solid for 20 months. A lava lake is just one moment in the life of a volcano. ERTALE was born beneath the sea and gradually built itself up around 4 million years ago. The first accounts of a lava lake on this site date from 1890. No one had ever been there, but the red glow in the sky hinted at the presence of such a phenomenon. The first person to observe ERTALE at close range was Harun Tazieff in 1960.
For Tazieff, this was the love of his life. Really, the love of his life. He was always here. He did 5 expeditions, and they were always 2 months long. But most of all, he was the first to go down inside. They set up a winch, and they went down onto the crater terrace. We're on the edge of the ridges, but the lava is 80 meters below. They went down. They had protective clothing, of course. But they went down very, very close.
The group will spend the night on the rim above the lake, intoxicated by the feeling of the seething earth beneath their feet.
Look at the crust here.
We're only about 7 miles from the border with Eritrea, an area of political instability and bloody wars. It's impossible to come here without a military escort. Guy has spent the whole night by the lake. The group, on the other hand, has pitched camp outside the caldera to sleep for a few hours.
Everything okay? Did you have a good night? Did you get a little sleep?
A little bit, yeah.
Have you taken a look at the caldera? It has an elliptical form, and it's 1,800 meters at its longest point. From there to there, yes. And about 750 meters that way. And there are 2 crater pits. Crater Pit South and Crater Pit North. It's really an exceptional lava lake. It's every volcanologist's dream to see ERTALE one day. It's considered the most inaccessible volcano on the planet. And you've seen it's true. It's difficult geographically, in terms of permits, in terms of political problems, in terms of heat. Everything's difficult here.
During the day, they'll be able to pitch their camp in the caldera on the cool lava flows, a few yards from the shaft, from which the lava regularly overflows.
We're near the middle of the ERTALE caldera here. The word caldera is Portuguese for cauldron. In fact, a caldera is an enormous collapsed crater. It takes a huge eruption that empties all or part of the magma reservoir. The magma chamber is empty. Nothing is holding up the roof of the magma reservoir, so the volcano caves in on itself. It collapses and forms a caldera. And this caldera is often about the same size as the magma chamber. Imagine how big that is. Way over there, from the south to the north, and you have 700 meters on both sides.
Et là, vous avez 700 mètres des deux côtés.
For 2 years, lava filled the whole caldera and spilled over the south and north flanks of the volcano.
ERTALE means the smoking mountain. AFAR legend says that one must not get too close to its summit, because the spirits of the herdsmen surround it with flying horses to prevent any access to it. The group is about 100 yards from the lake. They're walking on slabs of lava that are often hollow and fragile. On the rim, whole sections of the crater walls are ready to give away.
Wherever we walk here, it collapses and cracks. Our feet go through. You have to be careful. I keep telling you, don't walk side by side. Don't put your whole weight on slabs that are often hollow. You have to watch out. Okay, let's go. I'm always really happy to bring people here to see the site, which few people in the world have seen. It's really a special site. It's a mythical volcano because nearly everything here is yet to be discovered. Look, it's opening up. It's opening up. Look. Oh, look at that.
Wow, wonderful.
It's about the 20th time I've come to see the ERTALE lava lake, and I have to say, I still feel the same emotion. Do you know how many lava lakes there are on the planet's surface? 4. 4. Obviously, there's this one, ERTALE, Erebus, Nyiragongo, and Hawaii.
The current of hot and light magma rises, flows to the surface, cools, becomes heavier, and sinks back down to the depths, where it dissolves in the rest of the magma.
Don't forget, it's fed by a deep source, which is the magma reservoir, and underneath, the lava that creates the rift.
The current that flows from the right can easily be made out. The magma on the surface of the lake cools, but it's still hot and pliant, and so creases under the pressure of the fresh magma that continues to rise to the surface. The first time that Guy reached ERTALE by land, No one had been there for more than 10 years because the war between Ethiopia and Eritrea made all travel to the area impossible. That was in January 2001.